Are you working really hard, climbing your way up the ladder, achieving those goals and dreams that you had for yourself, only to find that they're not really very fulfilling or meaningful, and you're starting to question, is this it? Or maybe there's an inner calling, an inner voice inside of you telling you that you're on the wrong path and that you're meant for something else. But you're just not sure what that something else is, and you don't trust that voice because you don't know where it's coming from. Or maybe you have an idea to do something else, maybe to write a book, to start a business, become a freelancer, or change industries, and you're scared. You don't know if it's the right choice for you. You don't want to waste time, energy, and effort on the wrong path, and so you doubt yourself and you do nothing. If so, this week's episode is for you. We all have doubts. I've had all of these doubts myself. And even as I continue in my business, I bump up against other doubts and other fears. And I think that's perfectly normal. If you sign up for this journey to live a fulfilling life that you love and that stretches you and makes you grow, you're always going to be bumping up against your growth edge. So, because of my own personal journey, I've really been diving deeper and becoming almost obsessed with what makes successful people successful. And my definition of success is somebody who not only achieves the material success in terms of, financial abundance and being able to provide for their family and travel and all that good stuff, but also making an impact and also feeling fulfilled. So, that feeling where you're like, I feel really good. I did something that helped someone today, or I stretched myself today and it was really scary and I overcame that fear. I'm talking about that level of fulfillment. So for me, the people I admire are people like Oprah Winfrey, Arianna Huffington, Gabrielle Bernstein, Marie Forleo. There are lots and lots on the list. Marianne Williamson, many, many, many. And what I've come to realize that these women do is that they're able to do two things. So number one, they know that they are here for a bigger purpose beyond themselves. So yes, they create success for themselves, but it's for a bigger mission. And some of you might be saying, oh, don't be so naive, Siobhan, successful people aren't like that. But I truly believe that they are. And I truly believe that the ones who are really successful and grateful and fulfilled are the ones who actually align themselves to their natural gifts and talents and pursue a path that feels right to them so that they feel like they're contributing and making an impact in the world. So that's step number one. Step number two is that as they step into these shoes and they're learning and growing and they're on their journeys, many of them have been pioneers and there haven't been examples for them to follow. And so that got me to thinking, okay, what did they do differently? How did they forge a path for themselves if nobody's done it for them before and they're sort of pioneering that? Well, I believe that they channel whatever their divine guidance is and their divine purpose. At the same time, I think they also know how to master their mindset. They're able to look at their fears, they're able to look at their doubts, they're able to look at those challenges as opportunities for growth. And they're able to step back and observe the thought, almost as if it's projected on a screen, and say, okay, what does this mean? How can I interpret this differently? How can I see love instead of fear? And they really are able to step back and realize that this mind, if untamed, it will run the show. But sometimes we have to keep it in check and realize that these thoughts that we're thinking are sometimes just our ego mind. It's not our real soul speaking to us. So I believe they've been able to master that. And that's what's really driven me to my further studies and understanding how the mind works. Rapid transformational therapy, neuroscience, these are some of the newer things that I've been learning. And my mind is blown. This stuff works and it's so amazing. So I invite you to think about your life and those challenges that you're dealing with. And if you find yourself bumping up against fear, I want you to ask yourself, what is the fear trying to tell you? Is there a legitimate thing to be scared of? If so, great, you can create a plan around that. Or is this something that is familiar and you just jump to that fear for no unknown reason, you just do? For example, one of the things I find a lot of women deal with when they're looking to, pursue something that they really love and they've got that alignment to that project or that goal, right? Then it's the confidence. Oh my God, if I have to put myself out there, what are people going to think? And normally what I do with my clients in these rapid transformational therapy sessions is go back to this belief that they're not good enough and go back to this belief of I'm going to be ridiculed for being myself. And I'm going to go back to that belief of, okay, why do I think that I can't achieve success without having to work hard? Those are the three biggies that I see with my clients. And when you're able to understand how you form that belief, heal it, transform it, and create a more empowering belief for yourself, like these successful women that I've just shared that I look up to, that's when you can come up with creative solutions, right? That's when you can figure out, okay, this is the right path, even if someone before you hasn't done that and you can't model what they've done. So if you're curious about rapid transformational therapy and how you can turn some of these limiting beliefs that are holding you back in your life, then either leave a comment under the blog or hit reply to the email where you would have got the update for this post at Siobhan@theneonlifesociety.com, Siobhan, Siobhan, and let me know. And I'll share with you all the information on how you can book yourself up for a session and bust through these blocks so that you can be confident living out your purpose, so that you can trust that inner voice that's guiding you somewhere else, so that you can get clear on what the heck it is you're doing and why you're here. Sending you so much love and have a beautiful, beautiful week.